Welcome to Live Good Lifestyle Coaching, a platform where everyone has the opportunity to ask questions. I provide tips, answers, and explanation for the benefit of everyone. Today's question is, I'm considering using waist trainers. Would they actually help me? Well, that's a good question because today I think that's something that's in the mind of a lot of people, men and women as well. So, would waist trainers really work? Well, I think it's easy to identify when someone at work or even the gym is wearing a waist trainer. Why? Because the first way you'd look at them, you'd see them like this, as if they're puffed up or suffocating. Anything that has you suffocating or in an uncomfortable position for an extended period of time is not sustainable. And I can guarantee you, if it's not sustainable, it will not be able to deliver results to you and you will not be able to maintain those results. So, what is a waist trainer? How does it really work? Well, for those of you who don't know, a waist trainer is simply a belt, probably about 12 inches high. It's a belt that you would wrap around you and it causes you to sweat a lot, and it would seem as though you're losing a lot of weight because you're sweating and you're feeling nice about it, but it actually does not work like that. How does waist trainer work? Well, a waist trainer, what it does is, by reason of, you're going to notice that most of them are black in the first place, and I'll explain to you why it's black. What they do is, when you wrap it around your waist really tight and you hook it, what it does is, because it's black, it holds a lot of heat in your midsection and it's going to be suffocating that area. So you'll find yourself sweating a lot. And by reason of sweating a lot, it's going to feel as though, as whoo, I'm doing a lot, I'm reducing a lot of body fat. Look at all of this fat that is burning. Look at all of this fat that is burning. It's not fat that is burning. You're just sweating. It's just excess water. It may not even be excess water. It's just the water that's within your body that's coming out. You cannot burn fat and have it turn into water. It does not work like that. So it's just the water that's within you that's coming out. You're sweating a lot. So what might happen at the beginning of the day, most persons jump on the scale. Ooh, 145 pounds. I want to get to 130. Beginning of the day, you put on your waist trainer. At the end of the day, you check back, ooh, 142 pounds, 143, I'm doing really well. Man, this waist trainer is working. Tomorrow, you get up, you check, how I going back to 145 again? This what happened, man. Get me waist belt, let me put it tighter than before. So you put it a lot tighter than it was yesterday. And you're suffocating at work, you can hardly breathe. People are trying to speak to you. You can't respond because you're puffed up. That's not gonna help you. That's not gonna help. What you lost in that 2 to 3 pounds was water. You lost 2 to 3 pounds of water. And when you ate food and you drank fluids, you replenish your water stores, so you went back up to 145 pounds. That's what happened. So what you'll find is, the waist trainer, it's a mental deception. That's all it is. It's a mental deception. Two things it does. One, the people that are actually selling it, the companies, the individuals, they're making a lot of money off of it. Because if they can pitch the idea to you that all you have to do is wear a belt and magically have a slim waist, boom, of course you're gonna love the idea because it's quick, cheap, and simple, right? But what you'll find is, with the waist trainer, most people tend to focus on their midsection only and they neglect the other areas of body fat that they want to reduce. So you'll notice that a woman's waist, or even a man, is tight, right? It looks as though it's slim, but their arms are big, their upper body, chest, shoulders big, thighs big, and you end up forgetting that, hey, I have other areas that I want to lose body fat in. Weight loss should really be a holistic approach rather than something that's just specified towards my waist only. If you're somebody who has a lot of body fat, of course, my waist only, rather than just trying to segregate this one, segregate that one. No, it's a mental deception. And number two, what it does is it puts you in a trap of thinking that, hey, this thing is actually working. And you yo-yo between today, tomorrow, the other day, today, tomorrow, the other day. Okay, today I lost 2 pounds. Tomorrow I gone back, all right, and try again. The next day you lose 2 pounds, you go back. So you find yourself, you're caught in a little rat race. You're going like this and this and this. You're wondering, oh my God, it's been 6 months, I've been wearing this belt and I've been so stuck between 142, 145. What is happening to me? It's a trap. You fall into a trap. So here's what I recommend. Take off the waist trainer. Don't give it away. Don't give it to anyone. Take it, cut it up. cut it up, burn it, throw it away, get rid of it. Let's focus on sustainable methods of weight loss. If you're wearing a waist trainer and at the end of the day you saw you lost 2 pounds and you feel nice, and then before you go home you stop in, let me get a zinger combo, a bottle drink. Yeah, Pepsi. Let me get something there. Pepsi. And then you go home and you're, what's the waist trainer really doing then? Not much. It's not doing much for you. It's not doing anything at all. So put the waist trainer, cut it up. Remember, we're cutting it up, throw it away, and let's focus on actual real life strategies. Focus on your calorie intake. Stop eating so much. You're eating a lot and you're putting a lot of strain on the waist trainer. To be fair, you're putting a lot of strain on the waist trainer, to be honest. Because if you're now eating 2,000 calories per day, 7 days a week, that's a lot. That's 14,000 calories. I can't remember how much, but it's a lot, right? Good. You do that, and now you're putting so much pressure on this little waist trainer. You're looking at it and saying, listen, waist trainer, you're responsible for my weight loss. All this KFC I'm eating and fast food and sugar and alcohol, and you're responsible for it. And the waist trainer is looking at you, but I don't even do that. I'm not responsible for, it's like you're looking at an engineer and saying you're responsible for taking out my decayed tooth. I'm not a dentist. I don't do dentistry. You need to focus on what you're eating. So we now need to take a more sustainable approach, a real life approach, something that actually works. Put the waist trainer away, like I said, I'm saying it for the third time, and focus on your intake. You're eating too much, chances are. Put the foods away. You might say, well, I'm not eating a lot. Well, the little that you're eating, the foods have a lot of calories within them. Stop eating high calorie foods. Refer to a video that I did about high calorie foods versus low calorie foods. It's about 60 seconds long. Stop eating so much chocolate, ice cream, sugary beverages, fries, simple carb foods like sandwiches, anything that digests really quickly, doesn't have any fiber in it, fried foods, fried chicken, biscuits. Put all of these things aside. Pick up your fruits, pick up your vegetables, and begin to eat them. Focus on eating healthy foods. Focus on eating high fiber foods. And what you'll find is that, hey, this thing is much more sustainable. It's been 6 months. The first half of the year, I was caught between 142, 145 pounds with a waist trainer. The second half of the year, I achieved my goal of 130 pounds. I feel better internally, externally. I took a more holistic approach towards weight loss. I'm happier about it. I'm more satisfied and I'm contented with it. I can actually maintain a 130. I'm not going back up to 140, 145. I throw away my waist trainer, I cut it up, and anyone that I see around me that's wearing it, I'm going to advise them, hey, I used to be like that. I used it, but it didn't actually work for me. It was just a yo-yo. This is what you have to do. Because people are going to ask you, hey, what happened to you? I remember you used to wear your waist trainer at work. When I come in the office to talk, you couldn't even talk. You could hardly talk. You were, and now you gaffing, you slim. What you do? You say, well, girl, bye. This is what I do. First thing, I throw it away. I watch a video, I cut up the thing, I throw it away, and I stop eating so much. I stop eating high calorie foods. I focus on my diet. I exercise, yes, but I took responsibility. And I'm gonna advise you to do the same. And you can take someone, you can coach them along the same methods you use that work for you, explain it to them, guide them, it works for them, they explain it to somebody else, and boom, we're all free from the waist trainer trap. So remember, it's suffocating you, it's just a lot of sweating, and it's a mental deception it's working on you. So pull yourself out of that loop. Hopefully this video delivers you from the waist trainer trap. Pull yourself out of it, and come to grips with reality, real life. And if you start making those changes tonight, the first thing you have to do is just take it off, get rid of it, cut it, get rid of it. And what you'll find is that, yeah, it is true, I could actually breathe, because your whole life would be centered around a waist trainer because you're wearing it all day long. So you're feeling it all the time, tense, you're feeling tense. It's on your mind all the time. You're saying, I hope this thing work, I hope this thing work, I hope this thing work. Come out of that mental rut, come back to real life. Try it out, let me know how it works. Anyone that you know that is using a waist trainer, share this video with them. Let them become aware of the reality of a waist trainer. Anyone that you know that is considering using it, or anyone that you know that tried it in the past and is still wondering why is it that it didn't work, share this video with them and let them know the truth. So I wish you all the best. Hopefully you take this advice and not actually use it, because you said you're considering using it. I hope you take this advice and not actually go ahead with it and focus on the sustainable, realistic approach towards fat loss, weight loss. All the best.